Hi, hello, welcome to a new video, and today's video is starting at 8:02 p.m. because I suddenly have the bright idea. Okay, it's not really that life-changing or bright, to be honest. I'm not really like a bright person, but hi baby. Let me do this so you can see shit. If you didn't know, I am an 18-y. If you're wondering, what the heck is an 18-y? 18-y is the fandom name for the group ATs. I was gonna say 18-y. This group have those little plushies called Anities, and it's sold out everywhere. And when they do have stock, it's like $80. I was gonna say US dollars. I'm in Australia, if you didn't know. I was pointing to myself, like talking to myself. Anyways, I've had 3 cups of coffee today, so that explains the energy. But it's either sold out or it's really expensive, excluding shipping. Guess what? I personally am very good at crocheting. However, I'm not really good at crocheting like plush stuff. I'm good at like textile crochet, but I have had experience with crocheting little amigurumis, I think they're called, or like plushies. I'm just gonna call it plushies. But yeah, I do have experience with crocheting plushies, so I figured, why would I spend $80 for a tiny little plush when I can spend 80 hours crocheting one? So that's what the video is today. Sorry if the intro is long, but first things first, I'm gonna raid my storage to see if I do have the yarn for it. I think I do. That's why this idea popped up. Anyways, be right back. Or you can come along with. Don't be shy, come. I need to chill with the coffee, man, oh my god. You are now in my little storage. In my storage, I have the one and only 24 karat gold Labubu. Just kidding, it's just this big Into Energy Labubu. And if you're wondering why it's still in the box, my friend's birthday is in December. It is October right now, and I have to wait till December to give it to her. I just want to open it. The satisfaction of a blind box is this little pull tab thing goes, but I gotta wait, and she gets to have the satisfaction of opening it. Is it weird if I say, hey, this is for you, but can I please open it for you? Anyways, over here for yarn. Stop it. I have a little stash here. By little, I mean big. Size doesn't matter. But I found felt, white felt, because I think we need it for its butt. His butt, yeah, his butt has heart shapes on it. I'll put a picture of Sandoki. Oh, did I ever mention what I'm crocheting? No, I didn't. All you know is that I'm crocheting AT's plushie, but you don't know which one. Okay, listen. I'm an OT8, but Sun is my alt. But yeah, Sandoki, his character has heart shapes on his butt, so I'm gonna put this aside and not forget where I put it because my memory is very poor. I'm getting old, okay? This is the only like plushy yarn I have, you know? It's like so fluffy, it'd be perfect. But I know I do have a purple colored yarn, so I really hope someone's having barbecue. I can smell it in my house. Don't look like we have it here. But should I try and dye yarn? I've never dyed yarn before. Cause I found another one. Someone's outside my house. I do need white, so I found a ball of So I found a ball of white yarn. I'm gonna put this aside with my white felt. Ooh, I found this. This is another white yarn, but I think it's called chenille yarn. Chaconille. Okay, I am starting to doubt myself. Like, where is this yarn that you think you have? Huh. Oh, look at the mess I made, oh my god. Okay, maybe it's over there. I think it's in here. Smooth like butter. But I'm also an army, if you can't tell. Oh, okay. I think it's in here. Look at all my whips. I don't think I'll ever finish it, to be honest. Ooh, it's not looking good. It's not in here. Where is it? I found it. It's in here. Isn't this like the sundokiest girl? Isn't this like the most sundokiest color? It's so sundoki. So we've got the supplies. Oh wait, I need to look for a pink color because the chicks are pink, I think. I'm basing off my memory, which I shouldn't be doing that. I should actually look up a photo. All I know, it's purple and he has hearts on his butt. So I'm just gonna look for a pattern, and I'm surely there's someone up there that chill. There's someone out there that has the pattern, ideally for free. I'm gonna look up on YouTube. I just have faith in 18s that they will put it up on YouTube for free. I know there's fake patterns because my friend has sent me accounts of those before, so I'm gonna just type in Sandoki crochet tutorial. Tata crochet patterns legend. So this is what I'm gonna follow. That's what it's gonna look like. Okay, so it looks like she uses like a Plushie yarn, somewhat like this, the Shaquille O'Neal yarn. So instead of the fluffy yarn, I'm just gonna use the yarn that I have because I have the color for it, and it's currently 8 p.m. and if you don't know, everything closes, okay, not everything, but like most shops closes at 5 p.m. here in Australia. Yeah, that was a big shocker when I moved here. I'm like, what do you mean? Anyways, I'm gonna start on the head. So I guess this video is like a crochet with me video. I wanna put you some little fan cam in the back so you get entertained. I've not done this in so long. I used to post a lot of crochet videos. Maybe I'll get back to it because honestly the whole reason I stopped is because life, and also I was getting burnt out, like having to crochet something new every week pretty much, because I was consistently posting every week back then, and also I scrapped crochet items from my shop, so now I get to crochet for fun again. Before it was like, oh, business, you know, so it wasn't as fun. Like I was like, I don't know how to describe it to you, but you know when you turn your hobby into a business and it's not fun anymore, it's like that. So I decided to scrap crochet items for good, so I don't sell crochet items anymore, so I can finally crochet for funsies now. Okay, so ta-da! We've started with the head. I guess I'll check back in with you guys from here and there, from time to time, because I feel like it's just boring watching me crochet, because I'll just be looking down and all you can see is this. This is usually how I do my crochet videos. I'll start with you guys and then check in with you guys, and if I come across a problem, I'll say hello again and let you know my problems. So yeah, we got our little circle. Be right back. We have encountered our first problem. I'm quite rusty. Like I said, I've not crocheted in months. Let me just show you. Can you see? It's round, it's circular. Let me show you what I have in my hands right now. What? What is this? I'm gonna frog it because first of all, the shape is different. It's not circular. Okay, I don't know why it looks the way it does, Obviously I did something wrong, but I honestly don't know why, because I've crocheted a circle so many times, even with like textiles. A lot of the pieces I make start with like a magic ring and all that. So this is the first time I'm gonna frog it, and hopefully it'll be the last, because I really do not want to start over again. I did it. It stayed circle. It stayed circular. So we can now move on. And I'm so glad I didn't come across the same problem, because then I would have to rip all my hair out. That's the only way to solve the problem. Hello. If you can hear from my voice, it's a bit nasally because I caught a cold. But anyways, a little update. I just finished the head. And look at how cute it is. You can see the cheeks. At first when I was crocheting it, I thought I messed up again, but I just trusted the process and continued. And I think that's supposed to be the cheeks, I think, because if you look at this, see how the cheeks come out? The next step is to stuff it. So this is my bag of stuffing. This stuffing is actually from cushions that got ripped, and instead of throwing it away, I thought to remove all the stuffing because I can always use it for plushies if I do crochet plushies. So yeah, now I have free stuffing, but I'm just stuffing, and I really want it to be, you know, like really compact. I don't want it to be soft. I want it to be like, you know, stuffed. That's what the word is. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna force it in. If it looks like you're about done, stuff more. That's how you can get like the most stuffed stuffed animal. And I'm pushing it more towards the cheeks because I want the cheeks to be a bit fuller. We're now going to start with the cheeks, and for the cheeks it's just circles, which is going to be easy. So that's going to take me like less than 15 minutes because it's pretty small, so I feel like it's only just one round. Cheeks are done. That took me like 10 minutes, so easy. Like so. So the next step is we're gonna make the bangs. I have never crocheted bangs before. I've crocheted a few plushies, but they're all just like round. I've never crocheted like bangs. That's a first. Anyways, back to our purple. And let's crochet these bangs. What? So I am currently at the ear part, and I have a feeling that my ears won't be, I wouldn't say like symmetrical, but it will look slightly different, and I hope it's not that obvious because I don't know where I messed up, but I have an extra stitch. So maybe one ear is going to be slightly larger than the other, but I'm hoping because it's only one stitch, it'll be fine. If this sundocky turns out really cute, I might make one for my friend because it was her birthday yesterday, and I'll probably try to meet her after I get over this cold, because the last thing I would like to give a birthday person is a cold for their birthday gift. I'm making this second ear and I am short of one stitch. So first ear, extra stitch. Second ear, not enough stitches. So I'm gonna restart. If it was an extra stitch, I'll just keep going, but because I'm short of one stitch, the mess up will show more in my opinion. Now I'm gonna frog this. Second frog of the project. Yay. Hopefully this is the last. That's what I said last time. Can you tell which one has the extra stitch? If you can, don't let me know. Hello. I'm here to update you guys that I finished all the parts. Now onto my favorite thing in the world to do is to sew stuff together, but before I do that, the next step is actually to sew on the face. So I'm just gonna do the face and hopefully I don't mess up, because obviously the face is what makes it sandoki, because this could be anything really. So I'm just gonna sew the head to the body. I don't know why the tutorial told me to mark the face first, maybe just to find like to make it align. So I've just marked the center of the face with an earring because I don't have stitch markers yet. Although I've been crocheting for like what, 4 years now. I just use my earrings or bobby pins. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing still. Like I said, I've been crocheting for about 4 years now, but I don't think I've ever learned how to properly sew stuff. Because to be honest, with all my pieces, I don't sew the ends. And like I say, I'm a textile crocheter. I don't really make amigurumis, and when I do, I always look up for like the no-sew patterns. But you can get like cuter results when you get like the sew pattern, because there's more flexibility and you can get creative with things. So yeah, it is looking so sus right now. And now we are gonna do the face, and looks like she uses black yarn, so it is time for me to look for my black yarn. I know it's somewhere. Be right back. Oh, would you like to come. Don't be shy. We're back in the storage thing again. Okay, let's see. It's like you were just here. Found it. See? I told you I had it. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys like you didn't believe me. Bye-bye. Okay, chill before it gets tangled. Stop. Ta-da! I did the face and the ears, and the next step is the cheeks. And also, I realized something with amigurumis. You're supposed to go yarn under instead of yarn over, because you end up with this type of stitch, which is fine, it's normal single crochet stitch, but if you go yarn under, your stitches will look more square, which is easier for you to judge the placement. Plus I think it'll look better for amigurumis. And you can definitely see the different size in ears. This one is the one that has the extra stitch. Well, lucky this is mine. The one that I'll be making for my friend, I will do yarn under, and if I have an extra stitch, just restart. Like I said, amigurumis aren't as forgiving as textiles. With textiles, you can have like an extra stitch, you can drop a stitch. It's not gonna make such a huge difference, to be honest, but with amigurumis, I guess it shows. This is why I don't do amigurumis, but they're pretty cute though. The end result is so cute. Look at that! Alright, I am gonna give you a last update before I take a break, because I am honestly so over sewing. But anyways, ta-da! Look at how cute! So I'm only left with the arms and the tail to sew on, but I'm just over it. I'm gonna take a break and do my other work, and then I'll come back to this at some point. But so far it is looking cute. It definitely looks handmade. Especially the ears. I can't get over how different size the ears are. This is also rounded and this is pointy. I don't know. And like I said, I'm gonna take a break and you can just chill here for now, and we'll finish it later. See you then. Bye. Ta-da! Everything is complete. Oh, not everything. I have one more step, or maybe two more steps, but the last one is optional. But this is what it looks like, and then bam! I feel like the tail is too long. I did follow the pattern, but for the one that I'm making for my friend, I am gonna shorten it, probably like by half, because this is so this is too long and it looks so odd. Like, I wonder if I can try to manipulate it to bend slightly. Maybe try to put, what do you call that, like a metal jewelry wire where I can bend it and just put it in there and be right back. I'm gonna try to do that because I do not like this. Plus, I'm planning on turning into a keychain. That's what the last step is, optional. I'm gonna put a keyring here, and I feel like when it's hanging on my bag, this will get in the way and like not look as good, in my opinion. Like, my bag will be here, you know. So if I can manipulate it to bend like this, then I feel like it'll look better. So I'll be right back. Oh, it worked. Ta-da! Now it stays. And I'm just gonna cut off this, and hopefully it doesn't come out. Or maybe I'll glue the top so that it can't, you know, get out of the tail. Because the last thing I want is to stab myself by accident. Not that I stabbed myself on purpose, but
Okay.
right now, the second last step is to put the heart shapes on the butt cheeks. That means I have to draw two perfect hearts. Don't know how that go, because I'm doing it without drawing first. I almost cut my nail off. Please be cute. Okay, not bad. That's cute. Okay, now I'm just gonna use this and trace onto the felt so that it is... Why is the cutout cuter than the actual heart? Ta-da! I don't know if I want to add this bow. This came with the photo cards that I got from Etsy, and I feel like it looks so cute if I put the bow here. Makes it look like Sandoki is a present. Or in Sandoki's coquette era.
Hi, it's editing me. I forgot to film an outro again. It's so rude of me. It's literally like calling you over to hang out at my place, and then I'll leave you alone at my place while I'm out and about. That's rude and weird. So this is the outro. The quality is probably very terrible because I'm filming on my iPad. Yes, I'm an iPad kid, but I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully you found this video quite entertaining. I tried my best with the edits. If you noticed, thank you so much, and yeah, see ya. Let me know if you crochet this. We can be Sandoki besties. Bye!
Every night I try to love, but your heart is